This matters a lot to me, and over the course of my life, the very successful people I've been lucky enough to be associated with all share this quality. All of them. What is the quality? Did they go to a great school? No. Did they have rich parents? No. Were they all this, that? No. There is a quality. Boy, did I see it when I saw Tom Brady in person. It just jumps out. The quality, I'm going to let you hear, Caleb Williams, quarterback for the Bears, clearly has it. His teammate, Kevin Beard, is a safety for the Bears. And he was on a Chicago radio station. And he was talking about one of the messages that Caleb Williams said. He went front and center in the locker room, and he demanded something from his teammates. And a lot of you guys won't get this because it's what a lot of you guys are. But this is a great, great quality. Go ask Larry Fitzgerald how much film he watched. Or Cooper Kupp, Calvin Johnson. It's just not they run real fast. Details. Caleb Williams, living in the moment. Locker room's a mess. It's too sloppy. Let's help the janitorial people. Considerate of others. The opposite of narcissism. Let's clean up our workplace. I always say this. Go to a restaurant. If the restrooms are dirty, what does the kitchen look like? When I had to hire an accountant, an entertainment accountant in Los Angeles, I was given 3 people. The one I hired is the one I have. The coffees, the chocolates, the sodas were lined up. It's the cleanest workspace I've ever seen. Grant Nyman's his name. It's why I hired him, and he's been amazing. It matters. I told my kids, sloppy bedroom, cluttered mind. Get it right. Caleb Williams, conscientious. Dak Prescott, rookie year, week 11. They're winning a game. This shouldn't matter. But I talked about this for weeks. All I got was pushback. He throws a little cup behind him on the bench, and it doesn't go into the garbage. It's no big deal, right? He makes a point of grabbing it, being conscientious. I mean, if he doesn't pick it up, somebody else has to, and putting it in the garbage. It's a little thing. It matters. He has been in Dallas, not the best arm, not the best athlete. He's an incredibly conscientious player. If you look at the great quarterbacks, they're meticulous. They're precise. Breeze, Manning, Brady. Precision. This is what quarterback is. It is about precision. Sloppy quarterbacks, let it rip. Don't watch that much film. I'll get it up the field somewhere. Don't work. That's why I've always said Brett Favre would not age as well today. He's too sloppy, too ad-lib, making stuff up. He'd be talented, but he wouldn't be precise. And that's the difference. I love Josh Allen, but he's not always precise, not always great with the details without Brian Daboll. He's not winning the big games. That's the league, inches, not feet. And so Dak in that moment, when I talked about it, people say, it doesn't matter. When Tom Brady came here and sat on set, I've only been around Tom twice. Once he didn't see me. This time he did. The first takeaway I have on Tom Brady is his dress is organized. His speech is organized. The way he thinks and compartmentalizes thoughts is organized. It reminds me a lot of Peyton Manning when I've talked to him, buttoned up. So what Caleb Williams is saying is, hey, guys, it's a mess. The little stuff matters. Pick up the water bottles, the towels. Also, let's help the people around us. If we don't pick it up, somebody else has to. Little stuff, signs, precision, details. It's a meticulous position. Name anything other than astronaut where 3 to 4 seconds and rapid decisions are the difference between success and failure. That's the position. On target, on time, particular. It is the Department of Weights and Measures, and I just love this. I know it's little, go ahead and push back, but in my life, these successful people I've met, it could be my attorney, it could be Tom Brady, it could be executives. They don't have sloppy offices. They're meticulous. They're prepared. The little stuff matters. People that do little stuff well are, in my lifetime, are always better at the big stuff. They're not caught off guard. They're not ad-libbing through life. I tell people this. When you're late to pick somebody up, you're late to the airport, it's just inconsiderate. It's narcissistic. You're thinking about you and not others. Don't be late to stuff. Be on time. It speaks volumes of you. So I saw this story. Brock Purdy is saying, hey, people have asked him about this, and he has said, I understand kind of my role in Kyle Shanahan's offense. Here's Brock Purdy. So for the record, people think I'm highly critical of Brock Purdy, and I said this yesterday to J-Mac. J-Mac loves him so much, I'm like, pump the brakes. He's the last player picked for a reason. But it's not that I don't like him. But what he's saying is, I understand my role in Kyle's system. Now, for the record, I think most young quarterbacks do. Most don't come in cocky and ad-lib. So this is kind of the foundation. What he's telling you is, I'm good at the foundational stuff that matters. But that's never been the question with Brock Purdy. Sean McVay bailed on Jared Goff, who got him to a Super Bowl. He didn't bail on Jared Goff because he wasn't coachable or didn't listen or didn't understand his place in McVay's system. He bailed on him because when Belichick solved the wizardry of McVay's offense in the Super Bowl, Goff couldn't make a play outside of structure. If you go to Nick Saban's career at Alabama, the quarterbacks he lost to, and some of them I didn't even love, Johnny Manziel, were guys that could do things out of structure. Now, you don't want that to be the foundation of the house, but Patrick Mahomes has trailed by 10 points in the last 2 Super Bowls, and he has won both. Not because of structure, but because second half, fourth quarter, limping, he has to reel off one of those great plays. I still think San Francisco and Philadelphia had better rosters than Kansas City. Kansas City's structure allowed them to keep it close, and eventually the great ones that hold the trophies up have to make something happen. But you can win a lot of games in this league being Dak and Cousins. I'll give you an example. Alex Smith. There's 2 traits in this league that will win you a lot of games. Smart and accurate. Brock Purdy is clearly both. Cousins, Dak, Alex Smith have won a lot of games because they're smart and accurate. But they're not hoisting trophies because as you play deeper into the playoffs, you face an Allen, a Lamar, a Stafford, a Burrow, a Mahomes. And that's my question, contextualizing it about Purdy. I think he's in the class of Dak and Cousins and Alex Smith. And by the way, Alex Smith is 69, 31-1 when he had Harbaugh and Andy Reid. But both Harbaugh and Andy Reid at one point said, I'm going to move off him. So Purdy has the Cousins, Dak, Alex Smith traits, and those traits can win divisions, and those traits can win a lot of games, 3 out of 4, but they don't hold trophies. And eventually the standard with Shanahan and the Niners is going to be tested. Because if Brock, once again, when he's not being paid, and you can stack the roster, which you can't do once you pay him, then you got to peel off 3 or 4 stars. But if he can't win that big game against a Stafford, he can't win that big game against an emerging a Jordan Love or a Mahomes or an Allen Lamar, Herbert with Harbaugh, then Shanahan will have to make the same decision Andy Reid did with Alex Smith or Harbaugh did with Alex. By the way, Dak, Cousins, Alex. Exceptionally smart, coachable, accurate. Trophies ask for something beyond that. And I think what Shanahan is pursuing is beyond that. So there is not a criticism of Purdy, just trying to put it and frame it so you know I'm not anti-Brock guy.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.